Best zombie vehicle? No. I will tell you why. The Hummer H2 seems like an ideal zombie vehicle, but the range isn't there, and you need range for zombies. It would be nice to have an 8-wheel drive vehicle like this, like the Tatra, but it's just not probable. Several factors went into my choices for my top 10 vehicles, and one being the most zombie proof. Some of those factors I chose were miles of range. You want the vehicle that gets the most range and the most off-road capable possible. Safety and security is also a major thing. The bigger vehicle, such as an SUV, would be very good. Also, ramming ability. Any vehicle, throw a grill guard on it. If you could, put plexiglass windows in, and you're good to go there. Also, carrying capacity is also extremely important. You want to be able to have enough room for people. You want luggage space. You want areas for gas cans to be stored. Number 10 on my list is the Ford Fusion Hybrid. This vehicle has two-wheel drive. Yes, it's not complete four-wheel drive and off-road capable, but it does have 700 miles of range. Ford engineers drove this vehicle as efficiently as they could, and they got over 1,000 miles on a tank of gas. This vehicle is definitely range capable, but it's not off-road capable, so that gets it to its 10th position on my list. Ford Escape Hybrid, I'd say, would be a very important vehicle in a zombie apocalypse. It doesn't have great horsepower with 153, but it has pretty good torque of the electric motor and battery pack. The range is really good at 528 miles of range, which is really important during a zombie apocalypse because gas will be scarce, gas stations will be closed, and you'll have to manually pump gas if you are able to get a hold of it. Also, you see I have a grill guard on this vehicle. It protects the lights in case you run over zombies at night and you need to be able to see, and it also protects the radiator. The Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, without a doubt, is the best off-road capable vehicle you can buy. One really negative thing about this vehicle is it has only 324 miles of range, which is really not good. It has 285 horsepower with the new V6 engine. It has a lot more torque than it used to. It does have good pulling abilities. You also want to put a grill guard on this one as well. Cargo is pretty decent, and you can get up to 100 miles an hour with the top speed of the vehicle. So it is a decent vehicle, but you will want to bring a few gas cans. During a zombie apocalypse, we think of nothing else about other than big SUVs. They're perfect. They're bulky. They weigh tons, literally tons of weight. Nowadays, they get 20 miles a gallon. This Chevy Suburban has 320 horsepower and goes 620 miles on a full tank with a 31-gallon tank. I drove this on a major trip across the country, and it is amazing. This is the vehicle to have if you have, $40,000-$50,000. It's definitely great for zombies. Like I said, put a grill guard on it, and it's good to go. The Ford Expedition and Chevy Suburban are virtually the same vehicle. They both get 20 miles a gallon. This has a few less horsepower than the Suburban, 10 less, but it does have more range at 670 miles of range. It's obviously one of the vehicles you would first think of during an apocalypse. This would be one to get. Yes, you do have to spend $40,000-$50,000 to get one of these. Definitely get a used one if you don't have that much money. But this is definitely one that has great carrying capacity, can hold many people, and you can easily put a roof rack on it and some extra lights if you need. I know what many of you are thinking. This is number 5, the Chevy Express van. But yes, actually it is. It almost has 200 horsepower with a 4.1 liter. It gets 620 miles of range. And this one has windows, but you can buy Chevy Express vans that do not have any windows on them. You can put bars across all your windows or plexiglass. You are talking a lot of cargo storage. You can put people in there. You can put chairs in there, anything you need. Tons of storage. You can put gas. You put 25-gallon jugs of gas in there. I mean, we're talking a lot of storage. In the U.S., Mercedes-Benz is hard to come by, and not a lot of people have them. But this is number 4, Mercedes-Benz ML350 BlueTEC engine. Has 240 horsepower with 712 miles of range. This is a diesel vehicle, so diesel is obviously more expensive, but during an apocalypse, that won't matter at all. It's 4x4, four-wheel drive. It does have some cargo area, space, but not a whole lot. Mostly this is number 4 because of its range and its horsepower capability. The Cadillac Escalade Hybrid didn't make its place to 3rd on my list for no reason. It is because it has 403 horsepower, a top speed of 160 miles an hour, and a total range of 525. Now that is pretty ridiculous for a SUV. That's unheard of. No other vehicle has that type of power and speed. But that is really why I put it number 3. The range isn't quite as much as like the Express Van and all the other vehicles, but this is definitely number 3. The Ford F-150 EcoBoost engine rates to number 2 on my list. It is because it has 386 horsepower V6 engine and 756 miles of range. It also has great towing capabilities, off-road abilities, four-wheel drive. You can hold many gas cans in the back. It's best to get probably 4-door, but other than that, this is definitely number 2 on my list. And the number 1 vehicle on my list is the Ford F-150 Raptor. Now there's a reason for this. It has 411 horsepower, even more than the Cadillac Escalade Hybrid. Yes, the miles of range are not quite there, but this vehicle is one of the most off-road capable vehicles. It's gone on the Baja and it's done extremely well. It's put together real tight. It's a complete off-road vehicle. It has everything an F-150 has. It has extreme suspension shocks, brakes, and a really hyped up engine. This is absolute number 1 on my list.